Now, Newsman Dennis Daly presents his unique look at current events in another of his wide-ranging daily video blogs.
Hi, and thanks again, everybody. Do you recognize what's on the screen? Well, it's an examination area, not in a doctor's office, but in an emergency walk-in center. You remember when I was so sick? Well, it left me with a lingering sinus infection, and being a poor person, I don't have my own private doctor. The quickest they could get me in was a week and a half, but they suggested I go to the company's urgent care facility. So here I am waiting, and it will be another 3 hours before they tell me what's wrong. Now, historians tell us that during the French Revolution, a doctor named Dominique Jean Loret said to himself, if the French military can move small weapons and cannon around the battlefield so quickly in what they called flying carriages, why can't they move wounded soldiers? So he used the concept to form the first ambulance corps. Those drivers and corpsmen and litter bearers brought people to a centralized location. It was actually the invention of what later would be called a MASH unit. It would not be until the late 60s in the U.S. and later in some towns that the concept of a separate emergency room staff was formalized. By the way, before that, if you went into an emergency room, whoever was working at the hospital at the time would rush to the room. No one specialized, just the staff. Then in the 1970s, Jack Webb brought to television a daring new show called Emergency. It showed the emerging system of ER staffs who work via radio with emergency medical technicians, EMT'S. That series was so well done and so true to life that for decades, small towns used tapes of the episode as training films. So the next time you go to the ER pretending it's a doctor's office, as I had to do, just remember at one time, there were no ERs as we know them today. I'm Dennis Daly with your Daily News Update.